Juvie.
Hi, welcome to the Hawks Report. This is your Hawks reporter, Christina Thomas. And last week we interviewed some of the basketball coaches here at Chowan University. Stay tuned because coming up next is our conversation with the coaches. Hi, I'm Christina Thomas, your Hawks reporter, and I'm here with Coach Hall, who is the assistant women's basketball coach at Chowan University. So, Coach Hall, can you give us some background information about yourself and what led you to come to Chowan University?
Well, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, well, Smyrna, which is about 15 minutes from Atlanta. I went to Clayton State University, where I played my entire college career. I was there when we won the national championship in 2011. So now I'm at Chowan trying to venture off into my coaching career. I feel like Chowan would be a great fit for me. I feel like it was a growing program, and I felt like I could bring some things to the table that might help the success of the team and the program for this year.
Okay, so congratulations, Coach Hall, on the women's win this last Saturday. How have you seen the team progress from then until now?
I'm seeing a lot of growth from our younger kids as well as our returners. I think we're starting to become play more like a team. We're getting a lot of help from our bench as well as our starters, so that's also good. We're really starting to get in the flow of things. I think that's all we needed was a little confidence, win a few games, and that's what we've gotten this year. So, I mean, as the season's gone by, I think we've done a good job trying to step up to the plate, win some games, and make some things happen this season.
Okay, so with the influx of a lot of new talent on our team, mixed with some returning players, we know that there's a lot of leadership, opportunities for a lot of the players. What do you think about that?
I feel like we have a lot of returners that do lead by example on the court. They try to help their newcomers and the freshmen out, and so they're part of our leadership. And we also have some newcomers that have stepped into a leadership role, especially on the court. So I think we got a good base there, but we have some pretty solid leaders.
That's good. Chowan University. Okay. What is a rare, interesting fact that maybe us at Chowan University might not know about you?
I like to draw.
I like to draw.
I like to draw. I took a couple of art classes while I was in school, and really got into that. And when I was in high school, I took an architectural class, which I like to design houses and all that kind of stuff, buildings, stuff like that. So when I went to college, I took an art class, and it kind of got into sculptures and stuff like that, and actual live models and stuff. Now I really got into that.
So you're gonna design my house for me in 4 years from now?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna hook you up. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. Good luck. Thank you, Coach Hall.
Thank
so
you.
much. I'm here with the head women's basketball coach at Chowan University, Coach Mashuda. So, Coach Mashuda, how do you feel that your team has progressed this season?
Some days better than other days. We've kind of been up and down this year, and some of that's our youth, some of that's probably coaching and different things. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're a better team now than we were when we started the year, and that's always important.
Yeah.
And we want to be a team that continues to improve throughout the year. Even with only a couple weeks left in the season, we still want to continue to improve, and I thought we did that today in practice. So that's kind of a staple of what we do, and how we try to build the program each and every year. So we've got a lot of tough games ahead of us here coming down the stretch. But for the most part, I felt like we've done some really good things this year, and we've had some missed opportunities this year as well.
But progression.
Progression,
That's
absolutely,
good.
yes.
Progression. So what type of team, if someone asked you, what type of team do you have? Like as far as qualities, characteristics, what would you say?
Oh, I would say we're entertaining.
Wow.
Entertaining in a lot of fashion. That some of that could be how we play. Some of that could be the personalities on the team. We have a team GPA of a 3.3. We had three or four on the president's list, another 7 on the dean's list. So we've got a strong academic team as well, and we've got a team that is learning about each other as the year goes on, and it's been a much longer process for us this year than in years past. But I think we've got a team that competes hard, that will give anybody a challenge on any given night, depending upon how consistent we play.
All right, so Coach Machida, say we're making a Chowan basketball stew, and we're missing some ingredients. What type of players do you think would, I guess, satisfy the taste that you're looking for in your Chowan basketball stew?
Well, I think first and foremost, we recruit student athletes by 3 principles. We want good people that are good students and good players, and we want it in that order. I think it's important for us to have well-rounded people in the program. But as far as basketball talents are concerned, we're looking for some people that can get out and be aggressive in transition, attack the rim off the bounce, somebody that can be a little more aggressive defensively without fouling, and might be able to help us in our full court or our transition defense. But we want somebody that has the expertise of being able to get to the rim and things like that. It's also a defender. So that's primarily what we're looking for at this point. We've got 3 seniors on the roster, and so we don't need a lot of pieces. We don't have room for a lot of pieces, but we certainly look forward to adding a couple that can kind of help us in that fashion, add that transition flavor, if you will.
To your stew. Okay, so what are you as a coach hoping to accomplish with the basketball team before the end of the season?
We've got a lot of challenges in front of us, and ultimately what we're trying to do is get better each and every day. And I think if we can do that, then along the way we'll win some, we may lose some, but that'll have us in a position to play our best basketball this season when we get to Charlotte and get to Time Warner Arena Cable down there, so that we can get into the tournament and see if we can't find our way past the first round. Unlike last year, we played a tough game in the first round and ended up losing, and that was it. So we're certainly looking forward to hopefully being able to do a little bit more than that this year. What that means, I don't know. We'll just kind of wait and see how it goes. We'll see how that stew comes along over the next 12 days.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Machida.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm here with Coach McGee, who is now our assistant men's basketball coach at Chowan University. So, Coach McGee, can you tell us some about yourself, your background, and what led you to come to Chowan University?
Well, first, thanks for having me. My background, I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I was born there, and I actually moved to Ohio when I was 8 years old. Come from a basketball family. My brother was actually playing basketball at the University of Akron for Coach Huggins when I moved up there. Ended up moving with him. Grew up there. Won a couple high school state championships there. One national championship, 2 state championships. Got a good friend I played with that you all may know, LeBron James, one of my best friends. After that, I went on to play football in college. I played quarterback at Fairmont State University, where I met Coach Vincent, who was the head coach here. After that, I coached high school basketball for 3 years. My alumni is St. Vincent St. Mary, and I also did 2 years graduate assistant with the men's basketball at the University of Akron before I got here.
Wow.
So basketball is life for me.
Okay, so you meeting Coach Vincent that kind of led you to come to Chowan University?
Yes. He reached out to me early this summer, towards the end of last year, and informed me that they had an opening here. And since I finished my graduate assistant and got my master's, I've been looking for opportunities to get into college coaching. So when the door opened, I had to walk through it.
Wow, we're glad you walked through it. Congratulations, by the way, for the 3 straight wins.
Thank you.
From the basketball team. How have you seen the team progress from the beginning until now?
Just the camaraderie, understanding each other's strengths and weaknesses. I think throughout the season we lost a lot of close games thus far. That and it really came down to execution at the end and familiarity with each other. I think we're starting to click right now at the right time of the year. I think we understand the importance of this last game being at home and being a rival game, and just understanding, just wanting to compete at a high level and put on a good show for the crowd and things like that. And we were fortunate enough to come up with a victory.
Okay, so Mark Anthony Burr, right?
Yes.
He came off the bench and he gave a really big spark to the last game. Can you elaborate on that?
I'm proud of Mark Anthony. He's staying steady. He's works hard every day in practice, and he has some guys in front of him. He may not get as many opportunities as he wants, but he's always ready when his number's called. And it was no surprise to me that he came in and gave us a spark. He's one of the guys that consistently plays hard for the team, and he's just ready for his opportunity, and he made the most of it. And it was big for us. I think he gave us a big 16 points and may hit 2 or 3 threes and got a steal or two, and it really sparked us and helped us get over the hump for this last game. And he's a great guy, a great student, and you couldn't ask more from a student athlete.
All right, so on a more personal note,
Yes.
So on an event that you have the rare occasion that you're off from work, where would we find you at, and what would you be doing?
Well, on an off day here, I'll probably be in the gym. I'll be in the office looking at tape, doing film and things like that. Outside of coaching, I handle all the film for the team, so making sure the film is done and uploaded for the conferences and things like that. Looking at different players. I know this is the season to really, we're recruiting and things like that, so it's a lot of kids that we're reaching out to get transcripts and just following up with those things. So the days off are really for the players. Coaches don't really get days off, so I'm in the office getting something done.
I'm noticing that.
Yes.
You were saying you were looking at film. I was like, huh? Okay. But can you share with us any interesting fact that maybe us at Chowan might not know about you?
An interesting fact about me.
Yeah.
I love to cook. I love to cook. I enjoy cooking. So if I have an opportunity to cook, I'm happy. If I'm not coaching, I'll probably be cooking somewhere.
What type of stuff you be cooking?
Whatever it calls for. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I love trying new things. As I watch some of these chef shows on TV, I'm starting to understand you can make anything and just give it a name and it'll be something great. You know what I'm saying? And the presentation and stuff like that. So at a young age, I was always in the kitchen with my mother and grandmother, learning how to cook different things. So now that I'm on my own and I'm a bachelor, I'm saying, I'm just, can take care of myself.
That's good. Very interesting fact. But thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me.
And this is Christina Thomas signing off.